We're going on a road trip!
Yay!
Finally! The Dutchess has been sitting for over 4 months.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we had it in the storage building for, I don't know, 2 months probably, while there was snow and everything. And then once spring came around and we were moving things around, we put it here, and it's been sitting here for like 2 months.
Neglected and sad.
Yeah, and so it came to be last night that I've had my Mercedes Sprinter van for sale, and we made a deal last night with a buyer from Calgary, and so we agreed to meet him in Winnipeg. So we are gonna go there to bring the van, but we need to get back.
Yep.
And so we thought, hey, why not take the RV?
Exactly. So we can show you some sites along Lake Superior between here and Thunder Bay, and then some cool sites, a few that there are, between Thunder Bay and Winnipeg. There's a lot of rocks and trees and water between Thunder Bay and Winnipeg, but there's some cool sites too, and we'll take some time and we'll stop in and we'll show them to you.
Yeah, the RV will slow us down a bit and make us smell the roses, so to speak. So
that's right. Hopefully everything runs okay. Gord's going to take her for a little bit of a test run here this morning just to make sure.
Yeah, so it's Friday today.
Yep.
We got to be there basically Monday morning, so we're not in a big hurry. We're gonna spend today just kind of getting everything together, throw the batteries back in, get all the systems powered up, get the fridge cooled down, and
antifreeze out of the water lines.
Yeah, get it unwinterized.
Yep.
And is that what it is? Unwinterized or summerized? I don't know. Get her ready to roll. And yeah, load all our stuff in there and hit the road.
Yeah. So stay tuned and we'll see. We have no plans, like normal. We don't have anything booked as to where we're going to stay or how far we're going to go. We're just going to wing it. So.
But we're driving 2 vehicles.
We are.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
For the way there, anyway.
Yeah. So we'll just wing it on our way and do some boondocking and check out some cool sites and bring you along.
So let's see what we find. Exciting times. I'm gonna get the batteries put back in here. I'll get these installed and make sure my inverter is programmed properly and everything, and we'll be all powered up. There, everything's all powered up. I went and checked the programming on everything. The Renogy all-in-one inverter, 2000 watt, it remembered everything, so all the settings are right. I just went through them all to make sure. The Renogy MPPT charge controller, it had reverted back to sealed lead acid batteries, I think. So I had to switch that back to lithium. But other than that, we're all good.
Driving right now, so we're pretty excited to be spending some time back in the Dutchess. It's been too long. We've really missed it, you know. I'm pretty excited. First night back in here tonight, so yeah.
We're actually staying in a campsite tonight. Inwood Park Lake and Campground, just south of Uppsala, a couple kilometers. And they got sites with no hookups, so 25 bucks. We got a lakeside site with no hookups. Marianne's following behind in the Sprinter van. There it is, lucky number 14.
Check out this cool spot. Pretty nice. Well, that was super nice. The head of the campground just popped it in to see if we needed any firewood and if we were all settled in. So that was pretty nice. Yeah, back to showing you this spot. So we're right along the lake here. It's $25 for the spot. This site, it has no services at all. If you wanted hookups, there's hydro and water. Those sites are $40. This place has some long-term people here, that like seasonal, like these people behind me. They're seasonal. There's a couple of them in here, but there's lots of spots available, and there's a big family park, vaulted toilets, showers. It's pretty nice. It's empty right now. Kids are still in school, but pretty sweet spot.
Another 600 kilometers to Winnipeg, so we're heading out of this campground in Uppsala, and got a pretty sweet spot right on the lake. Lots of mosquitoes though. We had an infestation last night. We learned something, that even though we camped in this RV for 4 months almost, we didn't have any issues with mosquitoes because we were in a part of the country where there wasn't many, I guess. So our screens aren't sealing perfectly, and so it was an interesting night. It was hot, so we wanted the windows open, but then there was mosquitoes coming in, so then we had to have the windows closed. So it was either too hot or too mosquito-y, and we ended up with kind of a balance in the middle where it was a little bit hot and a little bit mosquito-y. So we'll see what we can do to fix that issue tonight. I'll get some foam, maybe sticky foam, at a hardware store somewhere in Winnipeg or along the way, and we're going to put on some miles and get going down the road. Okay, project keep the mosquitoes out. This screen, this rubber seal, doesn't fit tight against the window really. So I'm gonna try adding this along it. See if that'll maybe fold against the window. All right, so I got that little felty thing stuck on the rubber to try and get that to seal against the window. And then I think 125 screen spline might stay in the groove, and we can get it to fit a little tighter in the window. Whoa, she's tight now. Oh, I think it's gonna work.
Made it to Manitoba.
We We made it to the center of Canada. Which,
very windy center of Canada.
yeah, it's really windy. I think because it's the center and all the wind blows into the center. So this is it right here. There must be a hole around here where it all goes in. We've driven by this a few times. We're always like, oh, that's the center of Canada. So we stopped. So we drove for 2 days across half of Ontario, and suddenly we're in the center of Canada, just like that.
Just like that.
Yeah. On to Winnipeg. Coolest thing in the center of Canada? Check out that RV! The Sprinter van's no slouch either. Maybe the last day with the Sprinter van, my favorite vehicle to drive ever. Sad times. Nice sunny morning in Winnipeg. We're at the Cabela's. They have this huge parking lot beside that they use for nothing, I guess, really. So people do burnouts and stuff. There was kids playing over there on bicycles last night for a while. So big parking lot, good for RVs, lots of room. We went in and talked to them. They said, yeah, no problem, just park anywhere over here. So pretty sweet setup. So we're just waiting for the new owner of the Sprinter to arrive in a little while. We can do the deal and then we're off. Where, I don't know. We don't really have a plan. If we're gonna head home, how many days we're gonna take to get there, or if we're gonna, where we're gonna go, I don't know. We'll figure that out once we get to that point. Well, the Mercedes van's leaving us. It's gonna be the company vehicle of Stoked Oats in Calgary. So they're gonna letter it up and use it for their company van, going to shows and so on. So Simon's picking her up and heading to Calgary.
What's that, guys?
Have a good trip.
Bye. Safe travels.
We are at Falcon Lake Lakeshore Campground. Falcon Lake has 2 campgrounds. It has the Lakeshore Campground and the Falcon Lake Beach Campground. The one that so we're at the Lakeshore.
We've never been here.
We've never been here before.
But we just kind of drove around both of them.
Yeah, we like this one better.
Which is the Falcon Beach.
Falcon Lake.
No, Falcon
Lakeshore.
Yeah, got it.
Lakeshore.
But it's right on the lake.
Yeah, so it's a provincial park in Manitoba. And it is pretty close to the border. Hey, how far are we from the border?
Yeah, we're not far, 10 or 15 minutes, I would think.
Yeah.
We're still in Manitoba, but we're really close to getting into Ontario.
Mm-hmm.
We left Winnipeg and we didn't drive that far, maybe 100 and some kilometers, and we said that's enough.
Yeah.
And which is good because the weather's nice and it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so we can soak up the nice weather.
Yeah, so this particular grouping of campsites, it's kind of cool. So Falcon Lake it's a town site, actually. We haven't had a chance to explore it yet. We just kind of pulled in. We usually come here, like when we do come this way into Manitoba, we usually just stop for gas and make our way through. But this one, I grabbed the maps to look at it, and like this place has got it all. There's a 18-hole golf course. There's like a little town site. There's a school, community hall, churches, mini golf, lawn bowling. There's a big walking path along the beach with a boardwalk. There's boat launches. You name it, it's here. Like I kind of get the impression that this is like people come here, they're seasonal, they come here, they spend the summer here. Like this place is amazing.
And there's a beach right beside us here.
Yes.
And there's a little parky playground behind us, and we're camped like right on the edge of it, like right on the grass back there.
Yeah, we can see the lake from our front door.
Because there's really nobody here. It's pretty quiet.
Yeah.
It's still June. And kids aren't out of school and stuff, and it's Monday.
Yeah.
So you don't get the weekend crowds.
Yeah, so it's pretty sweet right now.
But it's a decent sized looking lake. And there's looks like houses or cottages all down the other side, and I think maybe the road goes around it, so we'll have to try and drive around it.
Yeah, we're gonna explore.
Let's go cook some chicken wings.
Yeah, we're gonna head her back up to camp and yeah, make some dinner. And then tomorrow we think
We're gonna drive in the rain.
we're gonna do what we know. We're gonna drive in the rain. There's a big storm coming.
It's everywhere.
But
there's no avoiding it.
There's no avoiding it.
No.
So I think we're gonna head to Kakabeka Falls,
Say that 5 times fast.
just outside of Thunder Bay. So we will see you tomorrow. Good night.
Bye. There's the beach. There's the Dutchess. Pretty good spot, if I don't say so myself. I don't think I'd want to be here in the middle of summer when it's super busy, but right now, it's pretty quiet.
Rolling out. Big storm last night, so it looks a lot different this morning.
We're actually able to angle park to get a coffee at Hojo Coffee and Eatery downtown Kenora
Here,
with
check.
the Dutchess. Check this out. It's a little tight, but it's there.
Husky the Muskie in downtown Kenora. It's rainy today. Just passing through. Hey!
Hey!
We are at Erin Provincial Park, just outside of Dryden, Ontario.
Not where we planned on going, really. We were going to go farther than that. We're still a long
Turn
way
left
from home.
at the stop sign.
Nope, she can stop talking to us.
Yeah, we were, our plan was to go to Kakabeka Falls, just outside of Thunder Bay. But there is a tornado warning for anything, west of here?
Yeah, basically not
East
too,
of here.
not too
East of
much
here.
far south, I guess, or east towards Thunder Bay.
Yeah.
They had like 100-kilometer-an-hour wind warnings and heavy rain and ping pong ball sized hail and tornado possibility, and I'm sure none of it'll happen, but hey, maybe it will.
Well, you never know. Like here.
But then we thought, you know what, we don't have to go there today, so maybe we'll just have a short day.
Yeah, and here they're calling for 30 to 50 millimeters of rain, and we would much rather deal with that, and not the heavy winds associated.
Well,
So
I mean, yeah, and it was supposed to be almost 30 degrees Celsius in Kakabeka Falls, so we were
Yeah.
thinking, oh, we got to plug in and run the AC before we go to bed, and it's like 10 degrees cooler here, so we don't have to do that.
yeah, so we checked in here. So we're just heading to our site now, and gonna get ourselves all situated, and then maybe we'll give you a little bit of a tour. 37. It's our spot right there. Ooh, pretty. Do a real quick little walk around of our campsite here in Erin before the rain really hits. As you can see, it's pretty wet, so I don't think we'll be spending too much time outside today. Rain's supposed to start anytime now, and as we were saying, we're supposed to get 30 to 50 millimeters of rain. That's a lot of rain. But the wind gusts are supposed to be pretty good. So, well, like as far as like they're supposed to be pretty mild, 39-kilometer overnight. So that's not too bad. Way better than the 100-kilometer winds that are supposed to be east of here. So, really hoping that what they're predicting doesn't actually end up happening. It's kind of scary. But this is our site. It's pretty cool. If you had a tent, you could just tuck right back in here underneath the trees. It's pretty nice. Lake's right there. It's a huge site. Like, it's absolutely massive. Another sweet little spot back here. If you had your tent, you could just tuck right in. That's our spot.
So we're cooking up some burgers on the Traeger. Oh, they're looking good.
In 800 meters, arrive at Kakabeka Falls on the right.
So we're stopping in at Kakabeka Falls.
Hi.
A couple years ago they started where you had to pay a day use fee, a park day use fee. Unless it was like that before and I just came and looked and didn't pay attention. You never know.
There's a good chance. First time we came through here as a couple, the rule had changed, and he's telling me all about Kakabeka Falls and everything. We pull into the parking lot, he's like, what? We have to pay now? And we pulled right back out of the parking lot.
Yeah, just to park in the parking lot and walk 50 feet to look at the falls, you had to pay like $10 or something. And I'm like, well, I'm not paying $10 to look at a waterfall.
He is today.
So we're gonna check out Kakabeka Falls. Come on with us and check it out. We got some Kakabeka Falls going on. I don't know if you can hear us, it's pretty noisy. I think they got around 100 millimeters of rain here last night, so that's like, what's that, 100 centimeters, 30 centimeters in a foot. They got like, no, it can't be.
I don't know. They got a lot
of rain.
There was like the tornado warnings yesterday and 100 to 150 millimeters of rain. They got a lot.
I guess 100 millimeters is about 4 inches of rain. Yeah.
Kakabeka Falls is the second highest waterfall in Ontario. It's at 40 meters high and is nicknamed the Niagara of the North.
There's the falls. Here's the mist. Here's where we're gonna get wet. Oh yeah. It's starting to rain. We're in it now. You gotta do it for the view though. It's all for the video. Oh, it's raining here. And it's cold. That's a pretty good view. Kind of wet though. I'm gonna stay long. Look quick, we're getting wet.
Run! You're not made of sugar?
Nice view.
Oh, is it ever wet? Ah! It's like boring, but look at the view.
Check out the sweet RV. Oh, can't quite see it. Right there. Holy man.
Just taking a tour of the Kakabeka Falls campground, and the wind definitely came through here last night. There's trees down everywhere. I'm really glad that we chose not to come this far last night, because this was our destination and we had full plans of spending the night here. Who's down in there? a shame.
Just across the road. Ooh, 2 trees down in that site, right across the site. Next up, Terry Fox.
We're at the Terry Fox National Monument.
National Monument.
This is built, what did I say in the card? 2.5 miles from where he ended his cross-Canada run for cancer, his Marathon of Hope. So this is a tribute to him. It overlooks the city of Thunder Bay. So let's go have a look.
Let's go check it out. It's over there. You can see him. You get a pretty good view from this Terry Fox Monument, the scenic lookout. You get to look out over the city of Thunder Bay over there, and then the harbor here where there's some ships, or I see one ship out there. We're at the Aguasabon River Gorge, just on the west side of Terrace Bay. I stopped here once before. There was really no water, but there's lots of water today.
There's lots of water today.
So we got a pretty good waterfall here, and a gorge that I really wouldn't want to fall into because it's really moving. And Lake Superior out there. Pretty nice. We're parked up for the night here. We decided just to stay on an iOverland spot tonight and not even go to a campground. We actually did drive through a couple. We considered staying at one. It seemed kind of confusing as to what site you could get or not. So I'm like, you know what? This is too confusing. Let's just go stay in the bush. So this is an iOverland spot. It's on the side of the lake. It's on a hydro line, but it's a decent spot. Black flies are pretty healthy though, so I think I'll not be hanging out outside very long. But we got a pretty nice view of this lake. Getting late, it'll be dark soon, so it's a good time to shut her down. And we're camping free tonight. Good morning.
Good morning.
We took off kind of bright and early this morning. We just made a coffee and hit the road from our iOverlander campsite just a little bit east of Terrace Bay.
Mm-hmm. And now we're stopped just outside of White River.
Yeah, a little east of White River at Depew Creek, I believe it's called. It's just a little rest area on the side of the road here. And yeah, we stopped for some breakfast a couple hours in. So back to reality.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're on the home stretch here. We got another less than 100 kilometers to go. So we're going to have a little food, fuel ourselves up, maybe get you guys a little bit of drone shots of this beauty little rest area.
Mm.
And then back home, continue on our truck camper renovations and all that stuff and get ready to travel again.
Thanks for coming along on this journey with us. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that like button. And if you feel that we have earned it, please hit that subscribe button. It's free and it really helps us grow our channel. And if you're interested in some more current and behind the scenes content, be sure to check us out on Patreon, where you can become a community supporter of The Time Is Now. Hope to see you there. Bye for now.
Bye.